welcome to episode 12, I believe, of the Survival Terralith episode. I should really check that before I start recording each time, but oh well. Anywho, today we are starting on the new big project. I've added fresh player animations. Not sure if I like it. We'll see if it stays or if it goes. But today's episode we are going to be continuing building our little kingdom here. I thought we've built the castle, may as well build something else, you know, in and around with it. So we're going to be building like very specific houses, like a potion brewer house. That's what we're doing today. And, you know, blacksmith and leather workers and all those sorts of things. Just cause. Let's build out our kingdom. As promised, between episodes, I have fixed up our little slime farm that we made. Not really sure how it's gonna work. I haven't actually tested it first. I thought I'd start recording before I did that. So the first thing we're gonna do is look at how this goes. Bunch of allays up the top there. We lured them through this little hole. They go up the top. We splash them with infested. Oh, there it is. There it goes. And whilst they are loading with infested, and they get down to this area just here, we spray them with oozing. Let's just wait a little second. Get as much as we can from here. There we go. Look at that. Get the oozing. Wow, this is working way better than I thought it would. There's so many slimes. And they're all just passing away down there. This is incredible. I've only used one infested potion. How long do they last? 3 minutes. I feel like I need to put a ladder or something here and then a trapdoor and splash them and release them all at the same time. But this is incredible. That's a lot. At the end of all of whatever the first round of allays produced of silverfish, we got nearly a full shulker of slime balls. That's pretty good. I mean, it's definitely not, you know, it's not great, but it's a perfect starter farm. I think later on in the season we might do a proper slime farm in the swamp, but I'm kind of happy with it. That will do me perfectly fine for all of our upcoming projects, especially the redstone projects. But for now, we are going to move on to... Right, everyone, I have found a design, and by found, I meant made it over the last, like, 8 hours. I've spent 8 hours on this thing, trying to make it. So, we've got our potion brewing design, and we are going to build a factory over the top of it. But first we need to find a location out in our world. I want to keep it nice and close, kind of create like a little... what do you call it? English is hard. A little kingdom. I want to create a little kingdom in and around my castle, so I want to keep things nice and close. We could probably put it over in this area, or we could put it just here. Actually, that's actually a nice spot here. It's kind of secluded. It will be a factory, so they don't really want factories right next to the builds and everyone's houses, so this might be a nice area to place it. So let's flatten this down, as well as gathering all the materials for the potion brewer and the factory. Alright everyone, after long and hard work, I have finally dug out this entire area. Look at this. this entire section has been mined out, we will put the factory here with a potion brewer inside, and then on the outside we can start doing like factory things. We can build some trucks, we can build some roads, we can start really building out this infrastructure for our... I keep forgetting the word every time. Every time I record a clip, I keep forgetting the word, and the word is on screen currently, and I will eventually figure it out. It is called a kingdom. Way, that's the word. Every time I keep trying to talk about building a kingdom, I just can't remember it. Anyway, so this is where the factory is going to go. I'm going to center it a little bit better. But then up here, we can build out some trucks and some extra things for our factory. We will have this area probably shut off, I think. The floor is going to change to tough because I don't have enough iron for that. And time-lapse time. That's where I was going with this. It's time-lapse time. Alright, we have lit up the entire area. Now it is time for the building time-lapse. Did I trick you? I said a time-lapse, I didn't tell you which one. Haha. Anyway, building time. Let's get the floor in at least, and then we will start up the whole factory. Let's go. Alrighty everyone, we have finished the factory now. I guess I can turn back on my particles because my goodness, that was a pain to build with all that smoke in your face. So we have finished the factory. Now it is time to build the potion brewer inside. So we will build it down in here. Two things I've noticed. One, we're missing a sea lantern. That drives me nuts. Everything else is perfectly fine except for one sea lantern that we're missing. Also, all of these need to change to the light grey carpet because boy oh boy. Thirdly, I got rid of fresh player animations because it just looked weird. I didn't really like it. I tried it, I didn't really like it, so we're getting rid of it. But I need one more sea lantern, and then I need all these carpets to be light grey. So I will quickly jump to when I'm finished that, and then I will see you again for the potion brewer. Whilst I'm finishing off these carpets, I thought I would talk to you about my content and how the series is going and how YouTube is going for me. I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying YouTube, and as YouTube as a whole, it's good fun. I'm only a couple months into this properly, and I've been really enjoying it. However, I cannot do weekly episodes. It's getting quite hard, and that is simply because my life is getting busy. Obviously, we have holiday season coming up. We are going to be taking a break over the holiday season. What is this? This just drives me nuts. Holy... How did I not know about this? Okay, crisis averted. Beautiful. So, yes, holiday season is coming up. That means I need to take a break, and I hope that you guys do as well. Go spend time with friends and family. Go enjoy the holidays and Christmas and celebrate whatever you celebrate. But I would need to talk to you guys about my content. I can't produce weekly content. I'm way too busy, as mentioned. Therefore, I put a poll on my Discord. There's a link in the description if you'd like to join, asking people whether or not I should do weekly content at a lower rate or every fortnight / 3 week / month at a higher quality. A lot of you said higher quality, meaning I spend more time on the episodes, I spend more time playing in the world, more time recording, more time editing, and I can get higher produced content for you guys. I'm happy with that. I would really like to do that. as I feel like I'm kind of just doing simple, small, basic projects at the moment, and they're not really doing as well as I'd like them to be, on my own personal feelings. So, that's going to be the plan going forward. Into the new year, I will be spending a lot more time working on each episode, making sure everything works functionally, and everything looks good, everything is edited well, and all those sorts of things. For now, I'm going to keep weekly content until the end of the year, but from the new year, I'm going to try and do something different, change it up, see how we do, and see if it works better for us. Is there a pig trapped under? There is. Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry. How could I let this happen to you? Well, that's sorted now. Anyway, I hope you're okay with that. I hope you're not too upset with me for that decision on making content changes, but that's what we're going to do. Now it is time to build the potion brewer. This took me way too long to design and build, because I couldn't find anything online that I was happy with, so here we are. And that's going to be the plan. We are going to be building it, obviously, inside. That's why we built the whole factory in the first place. So, redstone time-lapse now. So apparently I forgot to record a clip, but we're actually sticking it underneath of the factory now, so that we can actually do something in the factory and still make the building look proper and that sort of thing. Alright, so now that we've grabbed the stone, we are just outlining where the walls would be. And then we will put in the floor properly, but this is just so we can essentially just get rid of all this water. So annoying. Why do water caves exist? Mojang, why? Why did you do this to us? We all hate it. None of us like it. Except for those who like mining, because it's actually very great for mining. Otherwise, you suck. I don't want to deal with that, so I'm off to get a bunch of sponges. As you can see, I'm like full of milk buckets, and I am going to just find my way in here and like sponge myself. You know what I'm saying, chat? You're not chat. I'm not live streaming right now. What am I doing? There should be one in here. Yes. Let's see. Aha! Yes, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Sponge room. 53 sponges. Nice. Alrighty, everyone. After 4 ocean monuments, I think it was, we've got nearly 4 stacks. So that's good. There was quite a few sponge rooms, which is great. So now we take these over to our new base. Pass by our old base. Look at it. It's cam. Wow. And we will take out this ocean cave, water cave, in there, way over there. We need to smelt them first, though, so that we can actually use them. In the meantime, let's go grab some spare blocks so we can block it all off, and then we will use your mum to clear it out. Alright, we have filled in the walls and floor now, so now we get our new hammer, which I forgot to show you guys a clip of because I forgot to push record, but we added a new mod so I can get hammers and help mine out things, because I every time I do it to myself, I always start a project and I am always mining. It's really annoying. So, I added a mod that helps me do it so much quicker. Look at that. Whoa. Super fast, super speedy. But we just need to mine out all of this, and then it is time to get out our sponges. Alright, so we have finally dug out the entire area. English. Alright, so we have finally dug out the area and got rid of all the water. So now it is time to add in our beautiful redstone system that I designed. Half designed. One half was all me, the rest was a previous design that I've already used multiple times. That works perfectly fine, so why change it? But we need to find out... First of all, we need to actually find a way into this place. Well, you know what? No, let's build it first. Man, it's so indecisive, alright? Well, shut up. Shut up, guys. Leave me alone. And now, with these last two signs there... Oh boy, there's no way I let that happen. Jeez. There we go, that's better. Now those, that's it. That's us done. We just need to get, obviously, item frames with a bunch of the items, as well as putting all the items out the back. And actually, we're done with this build. Well, we need to add an entrance, and we need to do something up the top inside of the factory. But we're done with the potion brewer, so that's good. I would also like to get 5 black maps and put them all in here so we can get our brewing stand in solid blackness. I think that would look awesome. So let me go back to base. Alright, we've grabbed the item frames that can now go in these locations all the way along, as well as grabbing another few for our item frame. That goes in there. We cover all of these. We then grab our black maps, put these in here like that. That looks quite cool. Let's lock them all. Should be 5, and let's make them invisible. Brilliant. Except you can kind of see through. That's not great. Let's try that. Wow. Look at that. That's brilliant. Let's see if I actually make these visible. That looks cool. Oh, that looks so cool. Gives a little border. Oh, I love that so much. That is perfect. I can still access it, obviously, for the brewing. And I need a book in here. Let me go grab a book and quill to do that. Alright, so we put the book in there. This is how we select how many we would like. Whoa, what? Something is wrong with that. 2 seconds while I fix this again. Alright, this should be better now. When 27, then it shunts over. Nice. Beautiful. So we can have up to 54, which is a double chest, obviously. The beautiful blacked out brewing stand. Love it. Alright, everyone. I have finished the hallway. I've also added a quick access to some redstone-y areas just to help with our elevator mod. I might change this to dark grey. It kind of blends in a little bit better. But we have added our staircase up to the top here. A little barrier just to keep things nice and safe. I might change this out for tough. I kind of prefer the tough, but it'll do for now. Doorway here with a little side entrance. Beautiful. We're going to keep the big door open because we're going to do a big factory in the middle. So people need to come and go, you know, from here. Actually, it might be a good idea to build a truck right here, taking in some deliveries or dropping off some deliveries. I don't know. Alright everyone, I have made a start to the inside of our factory here. Got a bunch of forklifts all over here, and there's one working that would be parked in this area. We have got a little conveyor belt system thing going on here with some working saw blades that cut down the redstone, chuck it into redstone there. I do realize now that I actually need to move some of these items up, but I'll do that in a minute. We also put in some quartz. The quartz gets put down, they get chucked into the observer pattern, create some observers, and they'll go into here. I don't know where they're going after that, but who cares? And over here we have a little conveyor belt out to the outside crane area. Goes through a little checking system. There's a barrel in there getting checked at the moment, and we have a forklift delivering more boxes of stuff ready to be delivered. I think I'm going to put a truck in the middle that'll take up most of the room and that'll keep it nice and busy, and then I might put some like shelves on the outside walls or something like that, maybe even in behind here like an office room or something. I'm not sure right now, but this is the progress so far. I'm going to keep working on this between episodes and stuff, but next I think what you guys will see is all the outside be fully transformed, and we're going to start developing some roads and developing this little infrastructure in and around the factory. So that is what you will see next. Alright everyone, so I have finished the grass into stone. I got rid of most of the village here. There's just a few dirt paths left. But now it's time to texture everything. This is going to be the worst part. I probably should have done it as I went, but I didn't think about that. So, we need to texture to make it andesite and stone. I got rid of the polished andesite because I think it just didn't quite fit in well. And I also would like to make the outside perimeter more solidified, and if it crosses in through the river, I would put some stone bricks down the side to, you know, make it fit in properly. And I don't know, we need to make this area fit in well. So that's also the plan. We will chuck into a time lapse of me doing this texturing as well as doing some walls for the outside. Okay, so we've made a start. It's not too bad. I'm actually kind of happy with it. It definitely looks a lot better than just the dark stone. Although there is a lot more andesite than I would have hoped. I thought it would be a lot more even spread. But that's okay. I don't really mind it. As long as it gets done so I can get this video out to you guys. But I'm going to continue with the rest. So, enjoy this bigger time lapse. Alright, so I have finished the main front area here, but I need to do around the back, as well as the far side there, and this little patch here. But I'm pretty much running out of andesite. I've only got, what, that 3 and a bit stacks, so we need to go get more. We are over here at spawn, because it's an andesite cave, and I'm in a hole. And this is how we're gonna get a bunch more. Let's put down a shulker box and fill it up with a bunch of andesite. And there we go. We have finished the entire area now. I think we need to smooth it all out and make the edges a lot proper with, you know, some walls into the water. But for now, this is great. I think we should go ahead and put some roads in and maybe some... I think next episode we will put in some roads and put in some vehicles and a bunch of extra stuff. But I'm also just going to quickly finish up the inside of our factory. if I just give a quick twirl. So I went around and did some outlines for where I thought I would like to build this out properly. So I've gone and done proper outlines, basically following a smooth pattern in, through, and around the entire area. So hopefully now you can kind of see, and I'll draw it out on screen for you as well, that I have made a proper area here. But this is where I'm going to build out all of it, and then I'm going to flatten this down to the ground. And there we go. Oh, never mind, I forgot a spot. Hold up. Alright, now we are done. Except for this little part that's going to really annoy me, but that's okay, because it'll be replaced by roads. So, the infrastructure and the flooring is done. Next, we need to put in the walls. Alright, we have got a bunch of stone bricks now, and we're going to come along the outside of all of this and turn off our fast block placement. And now build up our wall. I'm also going to dig it into any downward block like that, so it looks more structurally sound. But basically we're going to go around the entirety of the build and do this. Right, there we go. So all of our walls are now in, and it actually looks kind of alright. There's the few places like this where you just kind of wonder, did they really build over the water that much? But who cares? I don't care. We need to really do some work out the front, but we're going to do that over the next few episodes. But this still hasn't been done. Leave some comments and some suggestions of what you think I should put in here. For example, maybe leave a comment about how we should get rid of the baby zombies from the game. Mojang. But what do you reckon we should put in here? Leave a comment down below. We need to fill up the big empty space, I guess. We have got obviously our conveyor belts and our forklifts and everything, but we need something else. So leave a comment down below what you think we should do. But that is where I'm going to leave the video for today. I have been RustinPlays, that has been a Piggy, and you have been an amazing audience. Thank you very much, I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!